Greetings, everybody. Nina the Mystic here, and Happy New Year. That is right. I can't believe it. We are in 25 now, and it's a good time to do some clearing. New Year's is usually about, getting rid of all the holiday decorations and whatnot. And that is definitely a good time to then purge out some things, clear out your place, okay? Clean it, organize it, and all that good stuff, okay? Now, after you've done all that, I highly recommend to use something like my white light spray. Okay. Now, I've had this for a while and I would like to give you guys some information about the spray. And at the end of the video, I'm also going to show you a clip of a review from J.S. Garrett on the spray. He has used it for quite a while now and he's got some good things to say about it. So I'll show you that at the end. But before we get there, let me remind those of you who have been with me for years about what the white light is all about. And for those who are new, welcome. And let me introduce White Light the Spray. Now, the way that I got this was during a salt bath meditation, and I highly do recommend taking regular salt baths for your spiritual hygiene. Okay, it is kind of like part of it. Okay, and it's also a great place to do meditations and your shadow work. Okay, so it was during one of those salt baths that Spirit gave me the idea, gave me the formula. Okay, and told me to call it white light. At the time, I was like, white light? What the heck? Why would he? What's up with the white light? You know what I mean? I didn't understand why they told me that. Anyways, I gathered up the ingredients, I put it together, and sure enough, it turned white. So hence the white light. That's where the name comes from. If you open it up, you'll see it is kind of like a whitish product in there. Okay. So that's where it came from. Now, I've been using this for years. It works wonders. I mean, it is so quiet around here. Mind you, I don't want to jinx myself, but yeah, spiritually, it is very quiet around here. I don't have any bumps in the nights. I don't get sleep paralysis. I don't have any of that anymore. However, that did take me a lot of years, of study and practice to get to that place. But the white light has definitely helped me a lot. And from the review, you'll see it is working really well for other practitioners as well. So new year, new you, new cleansed house. You can use this with the smudge. I usually do both. I will use the smudge, which is sage, okay, to sage before divination and all that kind of stuff. And of course, smudge is great for your tarot cards. However, the spray, do not use that on your tarot cards or anything that can't get wet, basically. However, you can use it on anything that can get wet. So new year, I hope that you are taking the time to cleanse your altar. Take everything off, clean it, literally like take away debris, clean up all of the old incense and whatever there, right? And then once you've cleaned it all, that's when you use the white light, the spray. Now you can spray it and just let it air dry. Same with your crystals, your pendulums. Like whenever I am doing divination, of course, I do smudge my cards. I'll smudge my pendulum, but I'll also use the white light. So you just a couple of spritz, and then I just leave it there to dry. Same with myself. When you come home sometimes from busy place, maybe the mall, airport, all of those kind of places, you are going to pick up some kind of residual energy. Okay. This can affect your mood. All of a sudden you're cranky. You don't know why. This is probably because you picked up something. This will help with that. Okay. A quick little spritz above and let it rain over you. Okay. Take a deep breath while you're doing it. And I'm telling you, the energy is changed just like that. It's amazing how it works. I've even used this to cleanse a whole house, like my whole place. You just spray, move back, spray, move back, keep doing that through your whole place. And your house, your home will literally smell like you just spent hours scrubbing it. Okay. Now, before you do any of this, I do recommend actually cleaning your house, like reorganizing, paying attention to the feng shui. That's going to help with energy in your house as well. Get rid of old, right? In with the new, especially if you did get a lot of new stuff for the holidays, then you do want to get rid of some stuff as well. That's kind of how the energy flows. You know what I mean? You don't want to be hanging on to too much stuff. And physically clean your area, okay? Especially if you're doing rituals, your altar space, all of that should be all cleaned up before you do any workings anyways. And then you want to finish it off with this. Now, this is also a great product for those who cannot burn sage or incense or anything in your house. Some people can't even burn candles, you know what I mean? So at least as far as the smudging goes, you can use this instead of. Okay, it will take away any residual energy, any negative energy that's around you, whether you picked it up or something came in during a divination or a ritual working or whatever. You know what I mean? This will definitely just clear it all up. Now, I do have the word healing on my label here, which probably wasn't the correct word. It's more feeling refreshed, which can be healing in itself. Because if you're feeling like you're in a bad mood, the energy is just kind of dense, it's heavy, you're just not feeling your greatest, using this, feeling refreshed, feeling lighter, you feel like you've just been under a shower or something, you know what I mean? Sunshine, all of those good kind of things. To me, that is a healing effect. Okay. I also got the word protection on here because I feel protected after it's cleared. There's nothing here now to hurt me. You know what I mean? So I feel healed and refreshed. I feel protected and definitely cleared. So this is definitely one of the best clearing sprays that you are going to find out there. I am the only one that is selling this, okay? And I also have the Anthahkarana, of course, on it as well. So you will be getting the benefits of the Anthahkarana as well. Okay. Now, if you're wondering about what the Anthahkarana is, it is an ancient healing and meditation symbol. I have more details down in the description about the Anthahkarana. And I also do sell merch with the Anthahkarana as well. So if you want to take more advantage of the Anthahkarana, I highly recommend to be wearing it, printing it out, putting it under your mattress, get stickers, you know what I mean? You cannot have enough Anthahkarana, okay? So Google that and check it out for yourself, okay? And all the links and more information, of course, in the description down below. I also have a website. You'll get more information in there as well, okay? But without further ado, let's go and check out J.S. Garrett's review of the White Light, the spray.
Mystic. She sent us a product a few months ago, and it's been a long time coming making a review for this product. But that's because I really wanted to test it out and experiment with it and see how well that it works. All right. And so it's kind of dark in here, but this is called White Light Clearing Healing. White Light Clearing Healing and Protection Elixir. Comes in a spray bottle, and it actually smells really fucking good. Like, it smells better than most perfumes and colognes. So she sent me like 3 bottles of this, and this one's almost empty, and it's the last one because I've used almost all of it. All right, so anybody that practices baneful magic knows that you need to cleanse your ritual space and usually yourself after you do some really, really dark shit. And I'm not talking about some fucking piddly dark shit. I'm talking about some really fucking dark shit. You don't only have to cleanse yourself, you have to cleanse all your tools, you have to cleanse your ritual space, because if I'm going to do a healing ritual there the following night, then I definitely don't want any residual baneful energy hanging on to my machete or my ritual space. And so I normally have to go through a whole cleansing ritual in order to reset everything before I perform something non-baneful after performing something baneful. I'm like, the best way to test this out is to, instead of cleansing on my ritual tools, I'm just going to spray them down with this stuff, this cleansing elixir. It works just as good. It actually works better. And me personally, when I'm performing like a really, really baneful rite, I feel like my head is in a vice. I feel like and this may be just me, I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this, but when I'm working some really dark roots, I feel like I have two screws twisting into the sides of my head. And the more I focus and concentrate and get in the zone and get fully submerged in this working, the more intense that pain gets. It gets to the point where I feel like my head's going to explode, and then it just blast off, and then the ritual's over. All right, and I usually have a headache afterwards. So right after she sent me this elixir, I experienced that exact same thing. Had a massive migraine afterwards, which I normally have to cleanse myself and take like a salt bath or at least a fucking shower, because the running water like helps move the baneful energy off the skin and whatnot. And I was like, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna hose myself down with this stuff. So I just all over my head and all the way to my toes, and immediately I felt relief. Felt total relief, and then I felt good. I felt like I just performed a cleansing ritual. And so that tells me that this product absolutely works. So Nina the Mystic, a shout out from both of us.
Good
We
stuff.
love your product. It absolutely works. We're going to put the link to the description, like the link where people can purchase this elixir in the description of this video. It's fucking awesome. We love you, sister. It absolutely works. Hands down, you created something badass. Thank you for unlocking the keys to magic. And, they might be like, oh, why is demonologist, black magician, JS, and Siren, why are they advertising something that's called white light cleansing elixir? That's because we're balanced, and to have one, you have to have the other. You need to stay balanced. So it's very necessary. So the second thing we were going to talk about is our up.
All right. So thank you so much, JS, for the kind words. I really appreciate that. And he's absolutely right. It really works. You feel refreshed afterwards. There's nothing residual of energy lingering afterwards. And I've had really great success with it too. So if it works for these guys, it's definitely going to work for you. Okay, so go and check it out. All the details are down in the description of this video, all the links. All you have to do is email me, okay, and we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you follow me on the social media. That is where you're going to get promotions and discounts and all that good stuff. It's where I go live, obviously, and so check out the links for social media as well, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.